All right, good morning. Hello, sorry. What up, suckers? Hello, hello, hello. Good. We need music? We need music. We need more music. Ross, you got the Kobe Day thumbnail up? Bro, my computer is fucking trash now. I don't understand. I switched it. Thank you. I don't know why it didn't save. Thank you. I should have just switched it. Did it save? I hope it saved. Check now. See if it worked. What is this? Mission Impossible? Okay, changes saved. Now it just said saved. Looks good. It changed. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what the hell. K-Shaw booty is booty. You love the booty, huh? Make sure you get that booty jersey. Those mine slides are weird and funky as heck. Glad I sold them on eBay for $189. Got shipping today. All right, enough. Just having some fun. All right. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Those mine slides, yeah. I still have my Yeezy slides. I haven't even opened the box yet. Should we start off with that? I've never done a first start off unboxing. Let's do it. I've never done this before. We're just going right into it. I got these before I left. And I never, like, they've been sitting in a box. I gotta get trash. So, I don't know. Everybody's saying they're different. Are these that different? Are these that different? So, obviously, we got these on JD. Silver box. A lot of people were complaining. I saw some person said they're going to return them. Are they, like, what is people... People are not messing with these? There's the blue. What's wrong with them? They're saying it's more true to size. Yeah, but isn't it like... I always say, when in doubt, always go true to size. Always grew true to size. It's a nice blue. My camera makes it show more blue than it really is. It's like a dried out blue. YSO1, size 12. I mean, there's just no logo. They're basic. They're fucking... There's nothing to it. There's literally nothing to it. You can't sell these on StockX. Raffle them if they don't fit you. LG, you don't even enter. So sit down. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know. Cool. Looks like OG Atlanta Braves color. Kinda. I mean, they're just blue slides. I mean, if I just put them on my feet real quick. They fit exactly the same. They're a little bit more slippery. They're a little bit more slippery. They're nice. They're better than the mine still. Yeah, I find them these are still comfortable. You got to break them in too, though. People forget. Like, you got to break these in. You got to wear them. Yeah, these are nice. If you're just looking for something simple and not anything insane, they're nice. Damn, look at all the dog hair on mine. Pain, bro. Damn, look at all that dog hair. Bane, brother. Ew, brother. Ew. Jeez. Besides TS, it's the same shit. Okay, booty. Third ward booty. Lift your leg up, Ross, and let's see it. I do like them. They're fine, bro. They're just slides. They're just slides. Ew, brother. Ew. If you guys are new here, just join. Hit that like button, man. What up, suckers? Bro, back to it's stacked. This week is stacked. Absolutely nothing today, huh? Nothing today and tomorrow, huh? Nothing today and tomorrow. It's Shibuti. It's Shibuti. Oh, yeah. Supreme tomorrow. Supreme. Morning. What up? When did they put the wakes on Secret App? Yesterday. They put them on yesterday. Yesterday. On the Kith app. Man, Pope, you like the Kith app a lot, huh? What am I going to do? How can I show the Kith app? West Side Guns. You guys going for West Side Guns? How much are they? Awake on the Kith app is just in store. Oh, nice. That's very beneficial. In store only for Kith. Do you want me to just get into it today? Because I have time today. Apparently 200 too much. District 1 got them awakes. I know, that's what I was going to say. First of all, there's two situations going on, one right now. And we could just get right into it because that's what people like to do. So let's just get right into it today. We can make it short and sweet today. Yeah, people are pissed, huh? I feel like we have this discussion every single drop. People are generally, dude, we talked about this once it went live yesterday. I mean, bro, I hate to break it to you. This game is crooked. The sneaker game is crooked. Okay? It's been like that forever. If you want to ask yourself, oh, why? Why are people not interested in sneakers? Because of this. Because of this right here. How many people joined the sneaker game that was excited? You know, like, oh, I want to get all these shoes. And then they see how crooked and corrupt the whole game is. Bro, it's obvious. Where did these shoes come from? What's the only store that has the pink pairs? Awake. Right? Awake's the only place that had these. So there is no like, oh, it could have been this, where it could have came over here. No, bro. It came directly from them. The fact that this is so wide open and everybody bats an eye is the reason why sneakers are fucking stupid. The game is stupid. It's been stupid. Okay? It's been stupid. We just become so numb to it. It literally has. We've just become so numb to it. But deep down, we know this shit's whack. But that's life, right? Like, what are we gonna do? When Nike doesn't give a shit, Jordan Brand doesn't give a shit, and then you wonder why we don't support them, right? Or we don't, like, bro, nobody's shopping at Awake. If you ain't got a release, we ain't going. You can die on that. Goofy ass owner. I don't care. I really don't care anymore, bro. I don't. I mean, it's goofy. It's corrupt. It's crooked. And, like, I understand, like, bro, I've just become so numb to it. The fact that, like, I just don't care either anymore because, like, I've just given up. It's like, and dude, I can't tell you throughout the years how many people came in begging. I mean, we've seen it, the comments. People begging for a change. And they never do it. And guess what? Those people took their money somewhere else. You lost all those customers. You lost all those customers. And that is the reason why, okay, to go into my next point, where people are not going to shed a tear when your store closes. Nobody is going to shed a tear. They're going to say, whoop, see you now, see you later, peace, have a nice life. Sucker. No one's going to shed a tear if you have to close your doors. No one's going to shed a tear. Matter of fact, some people will celebrate. Some people will dance on your grave. That's just life. Some people will dance on your grave. Especially on the internet. But that's the give and take. That's the give and take. Right? Bro, there's more pairs in this than they probably raffled off. Right? We only had, think about it, Chicken and W's. Thousands of people. Thousands of people only had 3 people hit. Only 3 people hit. And you expect people to give a shit about shoes. You really expect people to give a shit about shoes. When this is just thrown in your face and just, you know, people just rub it in your face. People just rub it in your face. I understand this is business. I understand. I understand it's business. But it's the rubbing in people's faces. Right? The showboating. that has always rubbed people the wrong way. We already know how the game works. But like, at the end of the day, Ross, it's all about the dollar. Well, I understand that. I understand that. And people speak with their money too. Why do you think people are not buying this shit? Right? Why do you think people do not like, but people have moved on. People have went to other brands, went to just given up. So it's like it's it's just disrespect. Honestly. You know what I mean? So it's like, don't cry. Like, don't come crying if your store's not doing well or anything like this. It's like, bro, obviously everybody knows where these came from. It's sad, like everybody knows where these came from. Only could come from one place. And how they do it in broad daylight. You know what I mean? Like maybe if years passed, you would just hear it through the grapevine, right? You would hear it in the shadows. Now they just do it right in front of your face. But like, how much could people take it? You know? Like, again, this is all fine and dandy, but I mean, life goes on. We'll see what happens next year. We'll see what happens the year after that. So just putting this out there, if they do a Jordan 4 next year, don't think that you're going to touch. Just putting that out, like, I think it's kind of obvious. Just expect that you're not touching these going forward. Any Awake release, this is how they run their drops. They say, fuck you. We'll just backdoor them. That's what they say. They say it right to your face. The guy with the goofy hair just says, fuck you, and let me just backdoor him. And then he goes, parades all over social media and says, hey, this is how we do it. This is how we run our business. Oh, this is exciting. Guys, get all excited while I play in your face. That's what he does. He goes all over social media and rubs it in your face. That's what he does. If everyone touched in, it would have ended up like unions and under retail. People only care about these because of resale. I mean, I'm not speaking on that. I mean, maybe there are genuinely. Listen. I could care less regardless. You're talking to me like I am like. It's not about the shoe. That's why I think some of you guys are missing the point. It's not about the shoe itself. Right? I think you guys are looking at from a small perspective. I'm taking a look at it from a bigger lens. Like the fact that maybe there are genuinely people that were interested in the shoe, that wanted the shoe, right? You're not going to grow the hobby. You're not going to grow the hobby like this. You're just not. And it's the reason why, like, a lot of people have stepped away. But I'm not looking at it from this shoe and being all upset about, oh, this shoe. No, man. It's like, dude, it's a continuing pattern, bro. That's gonna just keep happening and keep happening in broad daylight in front of your face, and then act like you're just stupid, right? And then you go and hear like all these other, you hear wealthy, oh, people upset, like oh, that's so disrespectful. The stores are closing down, bro. Is he stupid? Is he dumb? Is he dumb? Is he dumb? Like, you can't, like, again, this is the difference between people that are just out of touch with reality. Okay? The corporate bro that sits at a desk, okay, in New York City, than the people that are actually trying to get releases, that are engaged on a daily basis that I see. Okay? It's the difference. It's the difference, okay? And I understand he's just not, he doesn't see it. He's blind. He's blind, or he's being arrogant. Okay? It's one or the other. And hey, you know, maybe you're sitting behind a desk and, you know, meeting celebrities and, you know, kissing up everybody's ass cheeks. You lose sight of reality.
That we'd see people happy to see a sneaker store closing, but here we are. Wish, a sneaker boutique in Atlanta, it's been open for more than 20 years, has announced it's closing. Now, you would think that this would be an opportunity for a lot of people to talk about all the good experiences that they had with Wish over the years, and we saw plenty of that. Joe Freshgoods said that Wish was one of the first retailers ever to take a bet on him, and KO from ATATF said the city is hurting over the news. But with all of this mourning, there had to be some haters too. I saw that Site Supply had posted the news and instantly went to the comments. And what I saw was good riddance, and another one bites the dust.
Do you understand why? Are you dumb? Are you dumb? Do you understand why? Does he understand why? Because if you just go over to District 1, there you go. This is why. Because this is the impression that people have on these stores. That's the reputation. They did it to themselves. How can he not see that? You can't celebrate all the good times when people's memories are this. And it's unfortunate. Because maybe there is some good people that work there. Some people people have great experiences there. But this is the perception. This is sneakers. It's just backdoor in your face, take an L, pay $650, have a nice life. And I mean, it's everywhere. This is why it drives me nuts. And that's why people become numb. And that's why people have cared less. I have lost. I don't care anymore. Like I just, what do you want me to do? And to have people come to the channel and beg, literally, I can feel it in their comments. I can feel the frustration in their upset. And they just Like, I don't run it, man. I'm just here in a chair. And I've never had an issue. I've never had an issue if you want to give someone a pair, if a store wants to hook someone up, a store wants to hook somebody up, a store wants to take care of friends and family. This isn't friends and family, though. This isn't friends and family. This is greed. This is just straight greed. That's all it comes down to. It's just straight greed. And I know they're all bad. Travis Scott's just as bad, bro. They're just as bad. Travis, all of them, dude. They're just as bad. All of them. Travis Scott is just as bad, if not, you could say worse. You know, they did tighten up, I think, with the whole EQL thing. Oh no, the super swipe, but they were just as bad. Trophy room was awful. Trophy room, I told you, I never stepped foot in that store. Dude, as someone that lived, dude, I lived 10 minutes away, not even from trophy room. Never went. I never stepped foot. Everyone asked me why. How come you don't go? Waste of time. And I see people walk in that store and I laughed. That's how bad it was. I used to see people drive. Oh, I'm driving an hour there. Pfft. Just wasting gas. Straight up wasting gas. They're all bad, bro. They're all terrible. The only person that, like, I really give credit for is Men's Closet. Men's Closet. Dude, I telling you, bro. They don't, well, I mean, I don't know. I can't speak for it now. I haven't been there in years. But when I was there, bro, yeah, they treated their loyal customers, the ones, their day ones. But other than that, man, they ran raffles, and that was it. They could care less. And I feel like what benefited them is because the owner could care less about shoes. Like, he really doesn't have a passion for sneakers. The guy could care less. Like, obviously, his dad started the business, so it's like it got passed on to him, but his passion is music. So it's like he could care less. Like, he don't give a shit about shoes. So he's like, whatever, fuck it, I don't care. Just run it. Run the raffle. So, welcome to the new America. It's not going to change, though. Like, I hope people realize it starts at the top. It starts at the top. If the top don't care, bro, it's never going to change. Does Men's Closet put up online raffles for hype pairs? Nah, everything's in store. They do it for the locals. Everything they do it for the locals. They're not really equipped online. They're kind of old school. They're very, very old school. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even, like, they have one register. Like, they don't have, like, you know what I mean? They don't have much. But it's the same stuff, man. And again, like, it's not about this shoe. It's not about this shoe. Like, again, I know a lot of you guys in this could care less about this shoe. But I mean, you can't be upset with people if their heart and their passion is, like, slowly dwindling in the hobby. You really can't. You know? You really can't blame people. The game has begun to become so corrupt. It's worse than it's ever have because of online. Right? Everybody knows they hide everything on EQL now, right? Everything could be hid on EQL. There's zero transparency on any of this stuff now. I think it's easier. It's easier than ever to backdoor because of EQL. Online raffle, right? Couple people hit, boom, everything else out the back door. But yeah, I mean, the comments. I'll still take EQL over Gleam, Google Forms, and IG raffles. Well, I mean, they were doing the same thing too. But now you got to pay for your raffle if you hit. So, yep. Another day, another dollar. Another day, another dollar. And like, I don't blame the store. It's like, again, I don't blame these guys. Right? I don't blame District 1. Like, I understand, like, this is business. If they have the opportunity, I guarantee you 99.9% of the people in the chat would take this. You know? 99.9% of the chat would probably do this. If you had 20K and they offered you, you would do it too. But I mean, don't come like if everybody but don't act shocked like it's like why how come nobody cares? Like, dude, take a look around, man. It's been snowballing. Everything has been snowballing. When you ask like how come nobody cares about shoes? All this has played into it, man. All this has played into it for the past years. I mean, I would do the same, says Android. Yeah. I mean, this is a lot of pairs too, though. You know? Straight up, like, this is a lot of pairs. This isn't just a few. This is a lot of pairs, bro. I mean, if they only said they only had a few thousand pairs, I would say, like, honestly, like 80% of the stock was backdoored. 80%. At least 80-something percent was backdoored. I mean, this is like 50-something plus pairs, plus whatever they got in the last photo. You know? Well, these probably were like people that brought it by and maybe sold them. People that hit in store and probably sold them. Crazy to say, we saw more W's on the awakes than we did see these trophy rooms when no one hit. No one hit trophies, yeah. No one cares. I mean, that's why people prefer like CPFMs and stuff like that. That's why people like CPFM, because CPFM actually hands out, you know, you actually get the shoes, right? CPFM is, people prefer CPFM, people prefer all these. Everybody wanted to resell these anyways. Yeah, but that, again, though, that's such a, like, cop-out, though. But I get it. Trust me, I get it. You know? I get it. CPFM is rigged too. Either you hit multiple or none. Well, I mean, so was the awakes too, because like everybody that I saw hit the wakes hit the fives. A lot of people that hit the right, like according to their that's why I don't believe this whole EQalizer. The whole EQalizer shit's a lie. That's all made up. That whole EQalizer shit is all made up. Because tell me, how can someone hit the fives and then hit again on the sixes? Right? Once, technically, aren't you supposed to have like a higher EQalizer than someone else who doesn't hit? Or like, so than someone that has hit at that store before? It makes zero sense. The whole EQalizer shit, I think, is a lie. $10K collab. We'll do this. Awake in New York. Same as that store. Overall, people just hate, can't make money because it's rare in sneakers today. So you're saying people are just hating because they're broke ass bitches. Got it. That's why there's a huge disconnect. Yes, people mad because they can't resell the sneaker and make money. I've never hit on EQL in the US and I'm taking 50 entries minimum. But like, you also, again though, this is okay, but then like you say that. But what about the few that actually do want the shoe? And those people just say fuck those people? That's what I'm saying. What about maybe the majority of people would have sold them, right? Maybe they would have anyways. But there could have been a bunch of people that might have wanted them. So I guess fuck those people, right? I mean, I thought the game right now is about people that are all have passion for sneakers now. Isn't that what the game is now? I mean, every day. I mean, I had a fight with the satanic guy. That basically everybody right nowadays is mostly buy what you like. Everybody likes, it's a very small percentage. People don't like sneakers today. Bro, ask people in this chat, man. Ask the people in this chat right now that they don't like shoes. I mean, bro, we're here at 9:45 in the morning on a Tuesday. I think that's that's a strong statement, man. I think there's still a lot of people that love shoes, man. You know? Today's Wednesday? Oh, today's Wednesday. Shit, my bad. But you do understand, though, it's like, it is harder. It's going to get harder and harder and harder again to continue to get excited for shoes when it's just like this. But, I mean, I'm here so I won't get fined. There you go. But do you, like, I want you to understand, though, you do know you're killing the whole hobby is being flat out, just slowly just been bleeding out. That's the reason, like, I just want, like, I don't know what to say anymore, man. Like, I hope you do know, like, this, like, it's the reason why the hobby is just bleeding out and no one gives a shit anymore. It's slowly killing itself. 100%. It's slowly just killing itself. It's kind of a perfect storm of factors, including this. 100%. And the fact that people can't notice that and see that, like, you know, like, do you think it's better suited for the hobby that a bunch of regular people get the shoes than a resale shop that just turns around and sells it back to you for $650? Like, like, do you understand, like, what would benefit more from the hobby, from people's perspectives here? Everybody getting hits, or then a resale shop getting all of the pairs and choking the market out and making your ass pay $650 if you want them? It leaves a bad taste in people's mouth. Yeah. And it kills every momentum. It kills everything for Awake, in a way. I'm just saying it would benefit, Striker. It would benefit if like, you know, people hit here instead of, you know, a resale shop getting all the pairs. Just sucks because if everyone got a pair, they'd call them bricks. But Julian, that's how it should be, though. Right? That's organic. The market should decide. The people should decide. That's why you have an inflated market right now, because everything's just being choked out. You have the top shops holding, or resellers holding pairs, trying to determine a false market. Do you know what I mean? The people should decide the value of what it's worth. That's organic, right? Whether it's worth more or less. The people will decide what it's worth. You don't know. You truly don't know, though. If a store or resellers hold 80% of the pairs, they control the market. And most of the time, they're well over market. Right? When have they ever been correct on the market? They were charging $1,500 for Virgils. The market, the people decided it's only worth $500. right? And it could go either way, right? You could say like, oh, they're bricks. Well, the people don't like the shoe. There you go. The people don't like the shoe. Then they decided, right, that it's a brick and they're trash. Ross, I love you, but the man you glaze the most, Travis team, does this stuff type the most and more than any store. The Cactus Jacket, the Backdoor Kings. I mean, dude, they have deals with GOAT. They have deals with GOAT. They certainly do it, bro. You know? They certainly have done it in the past. They definitely threw people a bone, though, with the pinks. The tropical pinks and the shy pinks, they definitely threw people a bone. And a lot of people hit those. But there's no denying it. They all do it. They all do it, man. What the hell? We already know most people base their opinions if a shoe is fire or trash on resale price. I mean, then that's on them, Raymond, though. You know, that's on them, right? Is that how you decide it? Right? It only should matter what you think. Who cares? If that's how people want to if that's how people evaluate things, then hey, then that's on them, man. Then you could say like they're missing out on some other good stuff because there's other good shoes out there that have good value that are not reselling, right? But I did say it's only going to get worse, bro. Because like you said, Striker, you say yeah, it only happens 1 to 3 times a year. Because yeah, there's only 1 to 2 3 there's only 3 there's only a handful of big releases of sneakers a year now. Imagine if you take all those big releases that people get excited for and you take those away now. What do people have? What is the point of the sneaker game? What are we doing here? Right? Then what are we doing here? Then I would say, bro, there's no point of me even talking about shoes anymore. We'll just look at StockX because that's the only way we're getting shoes, getting some of the shoes, right? You're right. It only happens 1 to 2, 3 times a year, but dude, people only get excited for these shoes. That's it. Then what are we doing? Right? If there's only a few big shoes releasing all year and those are cooked, then pack it up, bro. Pack the game up. Put the fucking nail in the coffin and let's just wrap this shit up. The fact that GRs are retailing for what a collab would go for is game's way of justifying price hikes and other BS that the game is killing. Yeah. So what's the realistic solution? I feel like we have this conversation every few months. I don't get paid enough for that, dude. Dude, I don't. I'm just the guy with the microphone. You're asking me to solve the world problems. I can't solve the world problems, man. It's to me, it would take years to fix this. It took 5 years to burn it down in reality, to sell it. They sold it all out. The whole game got sold out, right? The last 5 years. And now, dude, it basically burned down to the ground almost. It's completely burnt down to the ground. And now you have to build it back up. And it's something that's not going to, honestly, it's not something that you could build overnight. It's not something that you could build overnight. You have the answers, brother. Bro, I'm just enjoying hanging out and ripping packs and just chilling. Fucking Frank, man. How about Frank? Frank hitting a $6,000 card last night. Freaking Frank. I bet Frank slept good last night. It all went extremely downhill after Yeezy and Adidas broke up. Nike being the only hype brand is not a good thing for the market. And, like, we're going to have to wait and see. You know, he's trying to build it back up. He's trying to build it back up. So, but that's going to take years. Like, dude, like, everybody's waiting for Yeezy and, like, bro, that's gonna, dude, a sneaker brand doesn't just take a month to build. Like, that shit takes years. If he's booting it all, if he's rebooting it, bro, it's gonna take like 2 years, bro. I think by 2028, you'll see something consistently coming out. What card, Ross? This one right here. Case hit. There you go. Umbreon. There you go. Gem Mint 10. There you go. The Sunbreon. Is that what the nickname they're calling it now? The Sunbreon? I like that. Yeah. For $60. Got it for $60, man. People need to just enjoy life by what you like. And if you can't get it, move on. Oh, 100% give me new shoes. But, like, I'm also here to, like, talk about the game and talk about, like, what's going on, too. You know what I mean? Like, I understand, like, most people are just going to accept it and move on. Like, there's nothing else we could do, right? That's the reality. Like, what are we going to go outside with our picket signs? Are we going to go outside with our picket signs and saying, we are done? You know what I mean? The best hope for the hobby is have the money come back. Without that, there is no hobby. But then I'm telling you, that's where I'm going back to it. The money is not going to come back into the hobby because the casuals are not going to come back to this bullshit. The casuals are not going to come back to this bullshit. I'm pretty, like, dude, they're not going to deal with this shit. That's what I'm trying to say. This is just one aspect of it. This is just one aspect of it. But everyone's like, oh, the money needs to come back. And I agree. There needs to be more eyeballs. There needs to be more people. SneakerCon needs to be, there's going to be more people. Needs to be get into it again. But bro, this shit just turns more people off every day. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, dude, I think we're just losing more people every day because of this. Ross, it looks like you're gonna have to raffle the whole soccer box off countries that are not selling. No, what I'm doing is I'm not adding anything more, DJ. Everything's gonna go this week. Trust me. Everything's going. Nothing new is gonna get added. Everything one by one. We're not doing anything till it's all gone. So even soccer. I promise you. Nothing new is getting added. That's all done. Everything's going. How is the money going to come back when the majority of people are broke? See, I don't necessarily believe that. I don't fully believe that. I don't believe everybody is broke. That's just I mean, unless you're trying to tell me, because like, bro, the amount of money I'm seeing getting thrown around and everywhere else, unless you're just saying like the sneakerheads are broke, the sneakerhead audience are broke. But people just spent money. People just bought these shoes for $260, right? People just bought jellies for $300. I truly believe if people thought the value was there, they would spend the money. That's just me. Right? It's the same thing with people but all into cards now, right? People are all into cards now because they see the value is there. Open up a $100 box, they can pull a $1,000 card. Those shoes have value, so you can always flip it and get your money back at least. Yeah. And I know that's not and I think the word value gets the OG collectors upset because the game shouldn't be about value, and I would agree. But again, I always say, like, we're in a different era now. Like, you have to we have to accept this era. There has to be value. People have to feel like there's value in it. Where it's like, hey, I got my shoes. You know what I mean? Like, they're like, yeah, hey, they might be worth a little bit more, or at least get close to my money back on them. Not buying Jordan 1s and then, you know, you're barely getting $20 for it. But I don't know. I just think that, like, if the shoe is hot and the shoe is dope, time and time again, it has shown that people do come out for it. I mean, this shoe got so much hate, right? For months and months and months, a lot of people hated this shoe. And a lot of people entered the raffle. Man, I feel like I'm on fire today. I don't know. I feel like I'm on fire today for some reason. But I'm just saying. Hit that like button, man. Run it up. Hit that like button. Run it up. Like I said, it's all about the dollar. It's not about wearing your sneakers anymore. It's all about the dollar. I mean, I think it plays a huge factor into it. It might, like, I think you got to, like, talk to people. I think if you're an older generation sneakerhead, it's not. But if you're a younger generation sneakerhead, it is. I don't know if it's, like, the tipping point for a lot of people, but I think it is important. It is an important factor. It's all about the value, especially with casuals. Casuals are not going to flood these closets with sneakers if they don't have value. Diehards will, but that's a small niche group. I agree, Jesse. And I think this is where, dude, the video went viral. It has like over like 500 comments. But that's when I said, and I think people obviously it was like a little bit of a rage bait. But this is why I went back and I said, like, deep down, we know right now sneakers is a money pit for casuals. It is a money pit for casuals. Right? Right? Sneakers is a money pit. And people, like, when I said that, people tried to compare other hobbies, like, oh, it's not a money pit if you truly love it. But I'm just saying, for like casuals, just buying sneakers, and then, you know, the perceived value is completely zero. There's nothing there. Like, they're not gonna do it. They're not gonna get into the hobby. They're not gonna get into the hobby. You know, these young kids aren't wearing shoes, they're selling them. Us old heads are ones wearing sneakers. It's just hard to get the limited stuff. Yeah. And I mean, like I said, I went to the mall over the weekend, and most of the young kids are wearing Asics. They're cool with Asics, man. They're all rocking Asics now. They're not, the Jordans, as Jordans get older, it just becomes a huge disconnect with the younger generation. Right? It's starting to feel like Jordans are an old head shoe. And I know, like, that, oh my God, what? But dude, that's just how it feels now. When you go out there and you touch grass, Gorgon, and you see people, and you see younger kids, and some of you guys are parents, and you guys would know, like, I mean, some of you guys would know, like, what your kids are into and what they like. Like, society has changed so much. It's like we grew up on flip phones and whatever, T-Mobile sidekicks and all this shit. Bro, these kids are growing up with AI and fucking, you know, AI girlfriends and stuff. It's totally different now. Totally different. The world is so much different, man. Right? Jordans are becoming a luxury. You know, Jordans are becoming a luxury shoe for a lot of people. I agree. Sneakers is an old head hobby. Yeah. I mean, nothing better than wearing a fresh pair of sneakers, right? And then hitting the gym, getting a pump. Sir lifts a lot, right? Nothing better. Wearing a fresh pair of shoes and hitting the gym, and it's chest day or arm day. I'm not mad at the runner hype, though. They're much more nicer to wear in long periods. Oh, for sure. Bro, I actually like where sneakers is at in a perspective of, like, dude, this is the best time for variety. Like, that's, yeah, variety. Am I saying that right? There you go. I thought I was going to get my tongue twisted there. This is the best time for variety. Dude, runners are dope. Flat shoes are bigger and better than ever. Jordans are kind of dwindling a little bit, but the colorways are still decent. Right? Travis just dropped some shy pink Jordan 1 lows. Like, we got Bread Force coming up. You know what I mean? Like, the sneaker game, dude, this is like overall, like, dude, think about it. 5 years ago, dude, we were just copying Jordan 1s, Dunks, and Yeezy 350s. That's it. That's all we were copying was Dunks, Jordan 1s, and Yeezys. That is it. That's what if you go back, that's what my channel consisted of. Jordan 1s, Dunks, and Yeezys. That's it. Now it's like, bro, I'm buying shoes based off nuts. I got sacks, I got nuts, and I got sacks. So I would say right now, like the variety of sneakers, it's better than ever. It's better than ever. If you go, I've been stuck on this. Sorry, we just been chatting for an hour. Make sure you guys hit that like button. I mean, if you go with sneaker news, there's a little bit of everything. You got Yu-Gi-Oh! Crocs. You got runners. You got some Ric Flairs. You have these Kith flat shoes. Adidas flat shoes. You have some Jordan 4s. You have jellyfish. You got loafers. You got Vans. Air Maxes. Kobe's. Like, dude, it's so much. Like, not one shoe is the same here. It's all different shoes. Right? Yeah, Jordan's dropping the same stuff, but other brands are starting to come out with some stuff. G units, yeah. You got these, like I said, you got the Saucony, West Side Guns. People are interested in those. Love it. Just not Roshi runs and NMDs. So why do people say sneakers are dead? Because sneakers is driven on the collabs, and the collabs are lacking, and the collabs just, that's what it is. Hype is driven on collabs, and collabs are down. Okay. You know what I mean? Collabs are down, right? If you look at it, it's Travis Scott, Unions, VAs, Awakes. Like, at the end of the day, do you think people are going to come out and go crazy for something like this? No, man. This is some subtle shit. You know what I mean? Like, this is some subtle shit. Like, bro, there's levels to the game, right? Like, these are nice. These are cool. But do you think people are going to go crazy for some Miami, Tennessee Adidas shoes? No. Like, they're sick. But let's face it, like, there's levels to it. Right? I always say, what drives the sneaker game? Is the Jordan collabs, the Yeezys, right? That's what drives the like Supreme, like the big ones, the collabs. That's what drives the sneaker game. The hype, yeah. And when the hype is lacking, it's slow. And you only have 200 people in here, right? And like people could care less, right? On a Wednesday, there's only 200 people in here. You know? People just don't care. Right? I'd have to get more people in here. I'd have to change the thumbnail, change the title, and make it more interesting. Stock is only low because it's manufactured hype, though. Nike's just spamming low numbers, high demand, high shoes don't even have to be that great. Yeah, but I think it's low demand. I think it's low stock because I think if it was higher stock, they wouldn't sell. Reese. Right? Do you know what I mean? Like, dude, if they made 40,000, oh, I should say, like 30,000 of these pink shoes, you think people would go crazy on 30,000 pink shoes? Like, that's a lot of shoes. Again, you have to, like, You have to redo your brain and your thought on stock numbers. I don't know if Jordan Brand can sell 30,000, 40,000 pairs like that anymore. I know that's not even a lot after you see 340 million people in the United States. And the fact that we had Sneaker Game where they were dropping 100,000 pairs, 200,000 pairs on a release day. Bro, I don't even think they can sell 30,000 shoes on some of this shit. Do you know what I mean? Unless it's a Travis, for sure. If Travis did 10K, I think we always bring up Travis, but I do think Travis is an exception to the rule. I think we all kind of agree. Sha 30K is kind of low for a collab, I think. Maybe, but like, let's not like what Married to Designer said earlier. Let's like, there is a lot of people that just wanted to sell these. Like they like a lot of people went for these, but they have no plan on wearing them. Like you gotta take those people out of the equation. If all of a sudden the resale price dips, right? You're playing cat and mouse here with stock numbers. You gotta make a certain amount when it comes to this, but you don't want to overdo it. Lower the price and raise the stock. They could do that. They definitely could do that. Brother, dude, do you know how greedy these assholes are? Bro, it only costs them probably $20 to make these shoes. And they sell them out the door for $260. Like, what was like the cost of a Jordan 1? Like $10? Bro, like, dude, it's insane. It's insane, man. You don't become a billion-dollar company by having low profit margins. Right? You don't become a billion-dollar company by making $20 on shoes. You know? Like, it probably only cost them $20 to make this shoe, dude. Yeezy did it. I know, but Ye is built different. Ye is built different. Skechers. I mean, dude, like, Steven Smith, remember when they were fighting against Justin Bieber? Because he posted that, like, I don't know, the Justin Bieber shoes. So hold on, let me see this. So Steven Smith was going at, like, Justin Bieber because the basically Yeezy, Ye is saying, like, Ye was saying Bieber was stealing, like, designs from Ye of the shit that he did not release. You know? So that was like the whole thing. There's like some beef going on with like Bieber and Ye and shit. So it's like, yeah, like the new Justin Bieber shoe is actually inspired by the 500 V2 that they were working on. Right? They called it the Ghost Runner. But the thing that you should look at, bro, Target retail price. Bro, Target was $15. So, like, that was just the general of Target. That it was going to cost them $15 to make a shoe. And they were going to sell it for, like, $150 plus. But I'm just pointing this out there that, like, bro, like, manufacturing these shoes in China or wherever they are, dude, it's dirt cheap, man. It's not that expensive. It's not that expensive. And I think most people know that, and everyone was just kind of like, oh, whatever. But it's just something to take note. It's like as these prices keep going up and up and up, bro, they are just making a lot more profit on some of this shit. Wait till you find out how much they make on the shirts. Screen printed Nike shirts probably cost some like $1, $2 maybe. It's just interesting. Do not buy. That's why people always complain about the Jordan QC. Yeah. Cut corners, make it cheaper, and make more money. Yeah. We are the Travis Glazing community. We are Travis Proud. You're a fucking white. You are such a fucking. You turned into a booty. All right. I think I ranted enough. I'm exhausted. I think I ranted enough today. Did we get everything off our chest? Thank you for the 5 jewels. Appreciate that. Speaking of Danny, I mean, bro, you know damn well the game was cooked. You know damn well the game is cooked when Danny stopped making those videos, and now his whole feed is ripping Pokemon packs. It's just, it is what it is.
A Charizard today, any of the Charizards would be amazing. Let's see. Can we pull a Charizard today? Any of the Charizards would be amazing. Let's see. Can we pull?
Okay. But he must be doing pretty good. I mean, it's a nice ass crib. He must be doing pretty good. I don't know. Apparently, he's like some TikTok. He sells a lot on TikTok. I don't know. He says he does like the TikTok shopping thing. 3 spots left for fantasy. Yeah, hey, if you guys, anybody is interested in fantasy football, Nate is running fantasy football in Discord. $50 a spot. 3 spots left. Hit up Nate in Discord. We need 3 more spots for fantasy. For the other leagues. Get in now. Wait till your hobby shifts to outdoor cookware. Bro, wait till I start having to sell my nudes and my feet for money. I want in. There you go. Hit up Nate in Discord. Hit up Nate in Discord. Nate looking for 3 more spots. There we go. I gotcha. See, I gotcha. That little what ain't selling? Please. As James would say, I'd put that shit in a windmill. Sell a ton of shit. I sat this whole summer out because I prioritized shoes instead of the smoker I've been wanting. LOL, never again. Bro, get the smoker, man. Bro, this is like, dude, I don't like, bro. Like shoes are awesome, but like, dude, don't. There's other things to life, man. Like shoes are great, but like, dude, there's you can enjoy other things, man. Save some money for vacation. Save some money for a wedding. Save some money for I don't know, some things that you might want, a new TV or a new something, dude. You probably get more dude, you'll probably get more use out of it. I guarantee you, bro, you'll get more use out of your smoker than you would than a pair of shoes that probably might sit in your closet and collect dust. Here's the unk in me. Where's my unk alert? Unk alert! Unk alert! But I mean, I'm just spitting facts, bro. I'm just spitting facts. Right? Dude, I bet you use that smoker probably every week you'd use that smoker. What's the point of having a pair of shoes that's just gonna sit in your closet that you don't like? Oh, I don't even go anywhere anyways. Right? Ross is unk maxing. I'm just looking out, man. I'm looking out. Man, shoes are not going anywhere, too. People get too caught up in this shit, too. It's like, bro, that's what I've learned, like, through this whole experience, man. Like, nobody knows it more than me, man. Like, I've been so hard into it every single day for the last 6 years. Bro, it's never going to end. There's going to be more shoes coming out later this year. There's going to be more shoes coming out in 2027. And guess what? When we get into 2027, they're going to start announcing releases for 2028. It's never ending, bro. It's not going anywhere. Whatever's hot today is going to be absolute, like whatever, absolute in the years or whatever. It's just, I've learned to like not get so caught up on this shit. Enjoy the ride. You know? Next year, Bloodline 4s, yeah. I stay on, but way more New Balance oriented. New Balance is my whole universe now. Nice. Anybody got like, I want like a sick ass Doom shirt. Anybody like know any places that have a sick ass Doom shirt? I don't want to go like, who the hell tapped in sneakers? It's like, I always wondered like, people used to come at me all the time and say like, oh, Ross, are you not worried about getting sued? And then I see places like this, man, like, bro, how are they able to do any of this shit? This looks all AI generated. How is anybody able, like, how are these small brands able to do all this shit? Yeah, that's not happening, brother. They're just hoping to sell enough to stay under the radar. Are they? Because even like with Kobe, I'm just curious. I'm always just curious of like how they get how can you get away with this? But I guess you're just kind of playing. Meaning, are they making enough money worth suing for? Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Check show your W's. Those are some crazy ass pants. You got those at TJ Maxx for 24 bucks? How the hell did you find that at TJ Maxx? What kind of brand this is? Jordan's? Is this Nike Jordan pants? Or is this bootleg? How the hell did you find this at? That's actually not a bad steal, but that's an insane pair of pants for 24 bucks. Very cool. Very cool. Be right back. Got it. Okay. Thanks for letting us know. Might show up my age, just Chad Ross, but the jeans with what happened, Reed? Pants are glazing hard. Oh, here comes the haters. Let the man get what he likes. It's just pants. Dude, you guys get tired of hating on everything, man? I have to, I'm seriously asking you guys. Do you guys ever get tired of just hating on everything? Hey, dude, having that much hate, it's got to be exhausting. Has to be exhausting. No? They got way too much going on for me. And that's fine, but at the end of the day, just let the man wear the pants. It ain't, you know what I mean? Right? It's just pants. All right. Anything else we want to look at today? Hate. If you got hate in your heart, let it out. Those pants are $120 retail. I would not pay $120 for those. Good thing he only paid whatever for it. 24 bucks. If you got hate in your heart, let it out. Uh-oh. What do we got here? Who's already itching? He's already itching. Gotcha, Brandon. Brandon's in for the Travie Patties. Look at that. People are already itching. Ross, let's run it. Gotcha, Brandon. Everybody's itching, man. Itching for those Travies. Mel, stay fit. Thank you. Welcome back. Appreciate that. If you guys are new here, just join. Hit that like button, man. Helps out. Good morning. How's it going? What up, man? LOL, the Travis says, we're on a roll here, bro. We're on a roll here. Itching to sell on me? Why? What do we have? Bro, I still got 2 pairs. I got a size 11 and a size 10.5. I still have 2 pairs, bro. Yeah. I still got 2, bro. I got 2, and I can get more if I needed. So, it's the one of the best shoes you can get. People in the chat want to sell them. Hey, they could do whatever they want with them, bro. I mean, you win them for $10, you can sell them. What color? The fragment lows, dude. You win them for $10, you could do whatever you want with them, bro. You just gotta hit it. Yeah, fragment right here, size 11. Plus the Adidas. I have the Adidas ones right here too. They're all DS, brand new. You can do whatever you want. You can throw it up. You could throw them up, get rid of them. You could trade them. Can you buy more than one entry? Yeah, bro. Fucking Culver got like 7 for some reason. He went nuts. But like, Nate, I will say though, it doesn't matter. Like, dude, I'm not trying to be negative. Not trying to be negative. But I've had people who put in like, who bought like 6. And the dude that we've had like, what? The last like few hits. Elix or whatever had like 5. But there has been times where, what's his face? Who's that guy? He never even said thank you or anything. He had 1 and he hit. He had 1. Literally, and he got it like a few hours before we did it. And he hit. Not Thomas. Thomas hit. Thomas had a couple. Thomas had 2. He hit. Culver had like, Culver, I think you had like 5 and you hit. Chris hit. Chris had a couple. I forget his name. Yeah. Never said thanks. Said, wow. Well, I mean, it would be nice if people would let me know that they got them. Like, I assume they got them. But it'd be nice if you tagged it. You know what I mean? Tag Chicken and Dubs. Let me know, like, you know. But some of you guys I know, you guys want to gatekeep this shit. Bunch of gatekeepers. Bunch of gatekeepers. Yeah, bunch of gatekeepers. I'm thinking about doing this one, though. This one might... You guys might cry on this one. Yeah. I don't know. Damn, I'm over here hypercritical though. Hey Ross, it was a long time ago, but the good looks on the signed clips out vinyl. One of my favorite vinyls in a while. Nice. This is a size 12. Brand new. Dude, this is exactly what I was talking about, bro. I don't know how much I'll be 100% transparent with you because it's time. Like, I think it's more important to be transparent with a lot of people. I'll tell you how much I bought these for. I'm pretty sure I bought these on StockX years ago. I think I did. Oh, God. Bet it had been retail? No way, dude. How much are they now? I paid closer to the 1K mark. I paid closer to 1K. This is, my friend, is easily... This is why you don't invest in the sneaker game. That's why you don't invest in the sneaker game. So, last sale, $785. I believe it. I mean, it was, dude, this is why, and I never worn them. They sat in a closet. Highest bid, $612. At some point, maybe we put them up. I don't know. Should we put these up eventually? And just whatever the highest... I will run it for whatever. Probably run it till we hit, like... They still up? What do you mean? Yeah, but they didn't go up. They just stayed up. They stayed up. We'll put these up. Where am I on my honeymoon? I mean, yeah. I mean, but people thought, like, because they were Virgils, people thought because they were Virgils, like, they would eventually keep going up, but that never happened. Never happened. Buy high, sell low, yeah. At some point, you just got to cut it out, cut the cord, right? At some point, you got to cut the cord. So we'll put those up. I sold all my lots years ago. Yeah. You can't even sell them, bro. They thought they'd be like Chicago 1s, but the dunk hype died hard. Same thing, yeah. I mean, I still have these, too. Do we let these go, too? Do we put these up? Size 12, brand new. How much are these at right now? How much are these at? Wedding money? Dude, honestly, it would help out. It would help out for sure. It would definitely help. You worn the green pair? What green pair? I don't have the green pair. 1,100 last sale. I think I'm up on these ones. Actually, I'm probably down on these ones. The whole game is down. I'm probably 1,100 last sale. I'm probably down on these ones. I probably lost money on these. This shoe is beautiful. Didn't you get these for retail? Nah, man. They're like 1K, yeah. So you'd probably put value these at, probably put these around 1K. 1K, the off-white lots probably at like 800. Give or take, 800, 1K. I have a feeling, though, if we put these up, this will take a lot. 1,100 is fair. Yeah, the thing is, though, if we put these up as a raffle, this would probably take so long to fill. Unless we make it a little bit more expensive. Because we usually do $10. If we do $10, it would take forever to fill. 100 slots. 100 spots at $10. That would take like weeks to fill. It would have to be like $25 probably. $50 a spot. Could do 50. It depends. I mean, and honestly, it would help out with the wedding. Whatever. I also have like I said, I also might let go. I have doubles of the Yay vinyl autograph. I might let go of some of the Yay autographs I have. Because I have 2. I just want to keep 1. I don't need 2. We'll see. All in good time. I just floating ideas out there later. We still have the Travie Patties and stuff. Still have Travie Patties and jellyfish. Put up the Yeezy too. This would help out a lot. This I would have to let go. You jumping on this one? Bro, these are incredible. What would you value these at? What would you value these at? These are a size 11.5. With the box and the original receipt. With the box and the original receipt. Used 1K. Brother. They look used that bad? These are fucking the cleanest ones you'll ever find. I think I have the cleanest pair out there in existence. How's the Velcro strap? God, don't scare me right now. Do not scare me right now. I think I have the cleanest pair in existence. Only listing on StockX has a sale at 4.9K for 11.5. I know. I'm being so strapped right here. I'm being so gentle with this pair. I have the cleanest pair out there. Last sale was 4.4. I think these being 11.5 makes them even more expensive. Just because you're never going to find 11.5. You're never going to find 11.5. Yeah. That's why I bought them. My buddy, Kyle. I don't know what happened to Kyle. My buddy Kyle from high school, I have the video, bro. It's on my channel. Dude, I have some legendary videos on my channel, bro. I have some legendary videos on my channel, man. Dude, I got these in a trade. I traded my Travis Scott 6s plus $1,000 or something like that, or 1,500 cash on top, and I got these. He had all the Air Yeezy 2s, and he had these. I decided to get these. That video was nuts. And I was not going to do this, but it was like one of those situations where it's like, something like this only comes across your table once in a lifetime, right? Some stuff that will never happen again. So I'm glad I jumped on it. You know, and me being like the ultimate Yeezy stan, I had to have them, but they've been sitting in the dark, like in the corner, untouched. Untouched. Just keep, bro. Should have grabbed the Red Octobers. Brother, I couldn't afford those, man. I think those were like, he wanted like double. I watched it. I bet you they were probably all stolen or some shit. Dude, he was insane. It was absolutely insane. Kyle. He was crazy, bro. Sell them before your future kid writes with crayon on them and says then there's 0. My only thing is like, and this is my my dilemma is like, okay, I don't know. Like, do I keep it? I mean, I have a wedding coming up that I got to pay for, or I got to put money into it, or it's like, you know, or do I use the money for something else? You know what I mean? Like, that's the thing. Like, it's just sitting there, you know? It's just sitting there. Could the money be better suited for something else at this stage of my life? You know? It's like, you know? Could I use the money and buy more packs? Right? Try to hit the where's John? Try to hit the lovebirds. Ross, do you know how long usually a wake takes for the 6s? I do not. You'll be regret it when you sign in divorce papers, God. I want to sub up, but I need to get unbanned on Discord. Okay. I will let you sub up if you tell me why were you banned. Selling all my sneakers, I'd rather have the cash. Big waste of money. I seen your post on X that you're selling. Keep the shoes and get married on a farm. Brother, have you seen my girlfriend? Or my fiance, excuse me? Have you seen my girl? Does she look like she wants to do a barn wedding? Does my girl want to do a barn wedding? Brother, like, I don't think you know my girl then. Like, you don't know my girl. That's why you tell her parents to pay. Well, I'm sure they're gonna, you know, probably get the bulk of it. But like, if I want like a fucking, I was thinking about getting a fucking giant, like, I was thinking about like this. Like, as soon as you walk up to the venue, right? As soon as you come down the path, there's a giant ice sculpture of me butt-ass naked like this. Right? Like, that's what I was thinking. Like, get an ice sculpture of, like, me butt-ass naked next to the waterfall. Just like this. And, like, all that shit, man. I want all the extras. The fucking chocolate fondue station. You know? Like, all the little extra shit, man. It costs money. The ice sculpture would be one to one of you. Facts. Not, you know, they'll be, you know, I'll have them enhance a couple of features of me. Just a little bit. I'll have them just exaggerate something, you know, just a little bit. Right? And have the water shoot out of it. Right? Life size, yeah. Dude, full life size, everything, man. My Discord was hacked a few months ago and I got banned from all servers, even some I was paying for cash. Are you all set though? Like that kind of that's nervous. That's kind of, is it all set now? That makes me a little nervous, and I'm not gonna lie. Cause I don't want my shit hacked either. The bachelor party? That too. That too. Ross, your girl's a city girl? Straight bougie wedding? I wouldn't say she's a city girl. I wouldn't say city. I would say classy. Oh, look at LG. LG's trying to get in it. Gotcha, LG. Marco. Got the Eagles and the fragments. Good luck, Marco. What's up? Tony, I got you, brother. Good luck, Tony. Elwood, I got you, brother. For the SPC. You're in? My coworker spent $35,000 on a wedding. Do you want my honest opinion? Why? Do you think $35,000 is a lot for a wedding? Do you think $35,000 is a lot for a wedding? Deadass? Do you think 35,000? I think that's average. I think that's like, yeah, like that's not crazy. That's kind of average. If you really like that is the reality that I'm facing right now. That's average. Because I mean, bro, I was shocked. Just to get married itself. Just to get married itself is like $5,000 for a ceremony. Just the ceremony is like $5,000. That's for like ordained to be like come. And that's not even including, bro, that's just that. Then you gotta, dude, what is crazy and what blows my mind, you have to pay for all the servers. There's a service fee. You have to pay like a few $1,000 for a service fee. So for the people that work there, you got to pay them. The waiters, the bartenders. Yeah. And then what else? The venue, well, the venue's the biggest thing. But I mean, you don't have to go crazy. But if you want to just do a country club, like a regular country club, a country club's probably going to cost you $20K. A regular country club, $15, $20K. It depends on the day. If you want to do a Saturday, that's like $30K. If you want to do a Saturday. If you want to do a Friday, it's cheaper. Sunday, it's cheaper. During the week, it's cheaper. If you want to do the winter, it's cheaper. Then you got to factor in the night before, right? The dinner before, right? You got to do a what do you call it? Reception dinner, a rehearsal dinner. Then you got to do a rehearsal dinner the night before. Got to pay for that. And then you got to buy the rings. Okay? Then she's got to buy a dress. Then you got to do all the little shit. Then you got a honeymoon. Rehearsal dinner, your family pays for traditionally. Oh, yeah. I'm just saying, like, all of it, I'm just saying that, like, overall, I'm not saying, like, yeah, that's how much the cost. We're talking about the general cost. We're talking about the general cost of it. I'm not saying you got to pay for it out of pocket. I mean, obviously, your family, but, like, bro, if you're having a daughter, good luck. Like, some of you guys are parents. Yeah, good luck. Right? Guess, like, I'm saying I'm going through this, but holy shit, when I become a dad and I'm a parent, yeah, that's going to fall onto me. And I can only imagine how much that's going to cost when I'm older. You're doing a week honeymoon? Bro, some people do like 3 weeks. I have no idea. So why are you paying right now? You don't technically have to pay right now, but you do have to put it down a deposit. You have to put down a deposit for sure. But I'm just saying, you got to think about it, man. You got to plan ahead. Does that mean, you know what I mean? You got to plan ahead, guy. And then that's not including, I forgot DJ. Bro, I forgot how much a DJ. Dude, DJs cost like, oh, bro, fuck that, dude. DJs want like $2,000 to play fucking Drake all night. Like, literally. $2,000 for a DJ. Flowers are ridiculously expensive. Cake. Bro, a cake is like a few $100. More than that, probably, a cake. And the photographer is even more expensive. The photographer, from what people have told me, if you're going to spend the money, you should put it into a good photographer. Because that's one of the most important things, is a photographer. There you go. There you go. And you wonder why my forehead keeps getting bigger. I'd rather have it small and have a house instead. Well, that's a decision. That's a decision between you and your girl, your partner, right? What if you want it small and she doesn't? Yeah, it's, you know what I mean? Like, it's not your decision. At the end of the day, it's basically her day. It's like, obviously, it's both your day, but, this is what she's been looking forward to. Yeah. Honestly, you're just throwing a 100K party. In a way, kinda. And that's me doing it in a small, like, imagine doing it in New York City, New Jersey, California. Like, I can't imagine. Money, think of the two contribution to the wedding. I'll appreciate that. I can't imagine if you're trying to throw a wedding in California or New York, brother. You're spending well over 100K. I can't imagine how much it costs for a venue in Cali or in New York. Yeah. I can't imagine. Hold on one second. Oh.
At Manny_G super chatted $1.99. Contribution to the wedding.
He fell in the toilet. Sorry, shock drop. Let's not act like he's not reading the chat right now while he's pooping. Lauren always comes in at the craziest times. Let me go, man. Let me go to the bathroom. Let me let it run. Let me let it run. I was about to call you. Do not call me. Do not call me. Ross, can you help me cop today, please? Cop what? Vandy at 12. Is there going to be any pairs? Is there going to be any pairs of Vandys? That's what I'm saying. Like, what do you, for Vandys, are you, my biggest question with the Vandys, is it going to be just scraps though, bro? They were tough to get on release day. Please help me cop a 10.5 Vandy. My only question is, brother, is what, is it going to be even possible? It might be scraps, dude. It's a restock, so probably hardly any. That's what I'm saying. Ross, get in the ring with another one. With another fighter. Fight. And if there's no bot protection, no one is hitting. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, dude, I'm not trying to be negative, but like, bro, I think at this stage, it's very slim pickings, man, if you're looking for Vandys. I'm just trying to be honest. Jeez. Breaking debut patches are coming to the NFL. Beginning this season, all NFL rookies will wear a debut patch on their jersey. After players make their on-field debut, the patch will be removed from their jersey and placed on a one-of-one autographed trading card. These cards will be inserted in sealed packs releasing in 2027. Do you understand like why this hobby is like going insane right now? They're absolutely knocking it out of the park. How insane is that? Imagine if they do Super Bowl patches. Imagine if they do NFL Super Bowl patches that go into cards. Imagine if they do Thanksgiving Day games patches or something. Or, you know what I mean? Everybody thought like once Topps took the license that it was going to crash. This shit is just going to keep exploding. This is going to be dude, they're going to do it all over again. Like whatever we saw with the Cooper Flag debut patch, dude, the Mendoza patch is going to be like $500,000. They already have the gold patches, the shields. Yeah, the shields. So they harvest the jerseys after the game? No, it's just a patch. I bet you it peels right off. I bet you it peels right off the jersey. 500,000, doubt it. I don't think it goes more than 500K. You just don't know. You don't know. Someone could overpay. I didn't think Cooper Flag would be $1 million plus, but they're saying it's going to be 3 to 4 million. And who knows? And they will produce cards wearing that patch. Well, it will be a patch right in the center or on the side with his autograph. So they'll cut out a hole in the card and put the patch inside. I mean, dude, I'm just saying that's the start. But if you think about it, you guys are thinking about this year. Dude, next year, Arch Manning, Jeremiah Smith. Dude, next year's NFL class is going to be one of the craziest NFL classes we've seen in years. Right? Like, I think people, dude, you're thinking about short term, long term. Ryan Williams, yeah, from Alabama. Like, all those guys, dude, they're going to have over 100 patches, man. At least all the first round players, 32, 60 something patches, at least. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, even this upcoming NBA, this upcoming NBA is really good too, man. I mean, you're looking at Caleb Wilson debut patch. That dude, he was putting up 30 in summer league. I mean, what's his face for what's his name? NBA. Dude, the point guard. He's fucking looks nasty too, bro. Why can't I think of his name from Kansas? Why can't I figure out his name? Why am I an idiot? Someone help me. Darren Peterson. AJ. Dude, Cam Boozer, Caleb Wilson, Darren Peterson, AJ. Yeah, like, bro, those people, those are going to go insane. Those are going to go insane, man. Like, technically, this is supposed to be one of the weakest NFL draft classes we've seen in a while. So, and I'm sure there'll be some surprises. But yeah, man, the hobby is just getting insane. The hobby is just getting more and more insane. Question is, will it be in it'll be in Chrome or update? How's it? I don't know. We'll see. It's going to be coming 2027, so. More minions. They'll probably do something else. Bro, they're doing Mars attacks. Have you seen that? Bro, on their release schedule, they got tennis, they got college football coming up. Dude, they have Topps Mars Attacks Christmas. Dude, anybody know Mars Attacks? Come on, man. Mars Attacks. It's not unusual to be loved by anyone. Bro, it doesn't even make any sense. How are they going to do trading cards from Mars Attacks? How are they going to do trading cards for this? Absolutely classic movie. It's just getting insane, man. It's going to be absolutely insane. They're going to have... Dude, imagine if they do an autograph. A Jack Nicholson autograph on Mars Attacks. That would fetch money. It's a cult classic. Oh, for sure. The dog with the head. Yeah, man, like Jim Brown was in it too. Yeah, he was. Jim Brown was in it. It's been a while since I've seen that movie. You can't handle the truth. So was what's his face too? Goldeneye, James Bond. Danny DeVito was in it. It's not unusual. So yeah, there's a lot. I mean, that's supposed to be, we haven't seen images of it yet, but that's supposed to be September 8th. I bet you it's going to be like super short printed, like going to be tough to get. People are going to eat that shit up, man. I bet you that thing gets smoked. I bet you it gets smoked. But like I mean, that's one thing that really hasn't been tapped into is the entertainment side, right? They have Disney, they have Marvel, like that's a no-brainer. SpongeBob, I've talked about SpongeBob so much, but SpongeBob has gone insane, right? Like the entertainment side has been untapped, absolutely untapped. Now I don't know if they don't have DC, like if they got Batman. That would be insane, but I think the DC licenses with Upper Deck. But it's so like Simpsons. They could do the Simpsons, right? They could do the Simpsons. There was actually, I kid you not, the Bart Simpson's rookie card has exploded. You brought that up. I'm glad you just said that. Bart Simpson. People are eating up Bart Simpson rookie cards. Someone just paid $2,700 for a 1990 Top Simpsons stickers, #1, Bartman. Just paid August 23rd. How crazy is that, man? It was $105 last year. There you go. $105. Yeah, that's funny that everybody's covering that now. Isn't that nuts? Because you said The Simpson. Is Bartman the next card to skyrocket? That was a PSA 9. Sold for $250. Now it's at $2,700. Sold for $215, $250, $540, $600, $2,700. Absolutely nuts. Watch it, dude. I love The Simpsons. Yeah, I mean, it's not like, to me, it's not anything too insane. You know what I mean? Like these, it's not like, I don't know. It's not like, it's like, I don't know. Like these are all like cult classics, like Simpsons. You know, 90s kids, that 90s kids grew up on Simpsons. SpongeBob. Millennials grew up on SpongeBob. Like this is all like huge cult classics. You know what I mean? Like it's not like it's anything insane. Disney is huge, Marvel is massive. Some of the biggest IPs. Anything 90s pulp culture would hit. Yeah. And that's what they kind of have it. They kind of understand that and they're kind of tapping into it. You know? Which is it's pretty smart. It's pretty smart. They're just tapping into it. So, like, that's why like, when people say, like, oh, cards are going to die, like, it's going to, I mean, dude, I don't see it dying down anytime soon. Not till, like, maybe 2027, we'll see, but, like, I don't see it slowing down anytime soon. I really don't. It's genius because they get people like me less into sports cards on the hook. Yeah, I mean, most people that collect like the SpongeBob, the Marvel are not really into sports cards, right? It's kind of just collect what you like. Whatever you're into. You know, it's kind of just like whatever you're into. I mean, dude, who would have thought a fucking Lightning McQueen card sold for $25,000, bro? What up, Shady? Someone spent $25,000 on a 1/1 Lightning McQueen. $25,000. $25,000. Yeah, you showed me that the Fortnite. Bro, but like doesn't that make sense though? Like, bro, Fortnite dominated. Fortnite like literally Fortnite I mean, this was different. I don't know how long ago this was. This was last year. Someone paid $10,000 for a 2019 Peely card. Someone paid $10,000 for that. A Fortnite trading card, Crystal Shard, Fortnite Epic, sold for $34,000. That was 2023. Two biggest cards. It's nuts. Absolutely insane. LOL, Fortnite has cards? Yeah. Yep. Who would have thought, right? But anyways, just, yeah, I as far as like my card bubble people, I don't see it popping anytime soon. I don't. Bro, what is going on with this, have you guys seen there's more videos now? There's more videos of robots racing. It's like a phenomenon now in China. Spider-Man robot self-destructs while trying to win a race. Bro. Bro, that thing just like gets annihilated. And the arm just goes flying off. Bro, my only thing is, bro, one, where can I watch this live? And two, can I gamble on this? Can we put some bets on this? I mean, DraftKings, Like, let's start this, man. Let's do some live bets, bro. Robot racing. This is more entertaining. Oh. You lost the leg. And, like, can we put, hey, if over under how many limbs fall off? Over under how many limbs fall off in the race? Oh, bro. Where did that arm come from? Bro, dude, they're hauling ass, man. They're hauling ass. The leg just snaps off, bro. Dude, this thing is hauling. The funny part is that they can't stop him. They can't stop him. They just got to go run into a wall. It reminds me of the Mighty Ducks. It reminds me of the Mighty Ducks. Remember the guy, the kid was like the fastest skater and he couldn't stop? That's what it reminds me of. Zero, no brakes on those things. Right? Like they can't, or they can't like continue running. Luis Mendoza, yeah, Mendoza. Luis Mendoza, that's right, the fastest kid. Man, they need to make a new, dude, bro, they need to bring back Mighty Ducks. Gordon Bombay. Bro, the fact that they bring a stretcher out, that's great. They bring a stretcher out. Those things gotta be heavy, no? That shit's gotta be heavy. No. Just wild. Crazy. We need it. Oh, here you go, Jason. Soul Retriever. Rivalries. The Nike Air Max 90 NFL Rivalries pack releases September 1st. Damn, the Bears got the nicest one. The Bears are nice. They got the jersey on the toe box. Bears, Lions, Packers. Packers are nice too. Packers got the jersey material. But they don't have the logo. They just do Nike on the front. The Bears have the logo on the tongue. Oh my God, that Jaguar. Oh my Lord. The Jaguar, the Tennessee, and the Houston are fire. Wow. That Tennessee, dude, the Jaguars, the Jaguar one is nasty. And the Tennessee is nasty. Texans are clean too. Texans are clean too, man. They killed it. These are going to get smoked. Bro, what the hell, bro? What they do for the Patriots last year, those things were cheeks. What they do last year for the Patriots? Oh, man, the Patriots one was cheeks last year. Under retail. Nobody wants an Air Max 90. I love Air Max 90s. Dude, I like... Dude, fire, fire, fire. Dude, even the swoosh. The swoosh is the satin jersey. Like, the satin vibe. That's sick. The Vikings is okay. I do like they had the Vikings logo on the front, but I'm curious what it says on the back. Lions is solid. Packers is solid. The Bears are nice. I think my two favorite are the Bears, Jaguars, Titans, and Houston. I like them. I think they're sick. That's crazy. On the back, they have the team. Do they? Maybe I'll see. Oh, yeah, they do. They have the GHS. Better than the jerseys. I'll buy them. These are going to get smoked. Fire. Yeah, people... I think teams will mess with these heavy. Bears fans. Look at the Bear fans. This is Jason and his buddies. September 1st for 140. September 1st for 140. I think they're nice. Let me see the other ones. Here's the Houston. Damn, Houston got the H on the back. I'm not sure if I like the satin on it. Damn, those are clean. Or the patent leather. I should see the patent leather. Those have patent leather. Duval on the back. That's kind of sick. It's got the gold splatter on the 26. Here's Green Bay. They got the GB on the back, Green Bay. Logo on the inside, 1919. The year they were established. That's pretty cool. Here's Detroit. 313 on the back. That's sick. 313 on the back, Detroit. Vikings. Vikings have Vikings on the back. And that gold. But it's got like the furry. It's got the hairy suede. There you go. Very cool. So again, this will be September 1st. so soon on Nike site. The Colts. The Colts one's okay, but it's too... I don't know if I like all black like that. I wish they did some... Oh, the shoes on the back. Honestly, I think they're pretty clean. I mean, for... Obviously, you got to be a fan of the team. If you're not a fan of the team... But overall, I would say these are so much better than last year's. My Patriots one was ass, I felt like. Ross, which one's my favorite? I would have to say I really like the suede, like the jersey. I like the Bears, honestly. I like the Bears and the Jaguars. Those two. I like these two. They're nice. I'm not a fan of the team. Why are they 145? Why is the Jaguars 145 though? Why are they $5 more? Why is the Jaguars 145? I'd say these two my favorite. I do like the Tennessee. I just don't really care for the Tennessee on the back. I wish they changed to the back. I wish they put that logo on the back. I don't like the stars. I think that kind of it makes it too they kind of miss the back. And then Houston's nice, but I'm not a big fan of the patent leather on the side. Houston's clean. But they're going to be booty anyway, so. Yeah, I like that. The H. It's a good shoe if you want to wear for Sundays. Could be a Sunday shoe, you know what I mean? Could be a Sunday shoe. Could be a Sunday shoe. If you guys are new here, just join, hit that like button, man. They showed out for this collection this year. They definitely did. They definitely did. I love a good Air Max 90. I think you can't go wrong with 90s. I like my my simple, my other ones I have. Did you guys see this video? All my Poke Bros. I know we talk about the back door, but bro, you know the sneaker, you know Pokemon is getting insane. When where is it? When they're doing the UPC backdoors. Have you seen the UPC? Here you go. First look at the Pokemon 30th anniversary UPC.
And walking the store today, the 30th anniversary UPC came in the store today.
How insane is that?
Right here in front of everybody to see. So what you guys, so that way.
How do they? I mean, obviously these are already printed and just sitting in a warehouse somewhere.
It hurts. It hurts opening it.
All this stuff is just sitting. I mean, they got it all
I think
in a
this is one of
warehouse.
the craziest, most expensive UPCs ever. You know, I think the 25th anniversary UPC is going upwards of like $1,500 right now. So this has to be.
This dude was a
probably
sneakerhead. I mean, look at he's wearing a Yeezy Gap.
Oh my goodness. This has to be two of the craziest promos ever. Espeon promo, Pikachu promo. I'll pull those out here in a second. This comes with, I believe, 29 packs. 29 regular packs, okay? One of these 30th anniversary packs right here
And I think the rest of them look like this. Or no, they all kind of look like that, huh? But altogether, I believe it's 29 or 30 packs. This comes with a little like card holder thing. I'm not too sure. The dice are right here. The sleeves are right here. The game mat. I'll have to open that up later because I'm not trying to do it right now. Okay, here we go. This is the pack I was looking for. The Classic Collection Pack. So it comes with 29 of these packs. Classic Collection Pack.
29 packs?
And then, but yeah, guys, look at these promos. Absolutely insane. The Pikachu is just beautiful. Look at this Espeon. This is the daytime one. I do have the nighttime one that we're going to be opening tomorrow. We're going to be streaming these packs individually on our Whatnot, at Josh's CEO on Whatnot.
There you go, on Whatnot.
Tonight. And we're going to be streaming these tomorrow with the other box. So if you guys want to be able to have a chance to get one of these early.
Yeah, it's only five. I mean, that's a lot. $29, 29 packs.
Happen with our Whatnot.
Retail is 120. No way. No retail, dude. GameStop was selling these for $400, bro. GameStop was selling these for pre-orders for $400. Ross, will you have these? Probably. Probably, dude. They're gonna be so expensive when they come out, but the market will settle. Just like the prismatic SPCs, bro. Prismatic SPCs were what? $350. Like, again, dude, this, remember, the longer, dude, it's not going anywhere. You know what I mean? If I'm just being honest here, and I'm trying to look out for some of you guys. If you want to, again, if you don't give a shit, then just get it right away. Who cares? But if you're trying to be smart, like, this was regarded as one of the best ones, right? Look at it. It went all the way up to 329. Then look at it. Came way down to 250. It's sitting at 250. Anything like this, it's probably going to be around for a while. So, you know, they're going to make a ton of them. So they're going to go insane. They're going to be like at $400 and then they'll come crashing down. And then they'll be at the bottom in a month or so, or 2 months. By after Christmas, I'd say January. Wait till January. Because January, you know, always see everyone's going to be... Holiday spending is going to be insane. But then, guess what? That's when the credit cards come due, is January, right? When the credit card bills hit, that's when you'll see a massive dump. People will be selling off a lot of shit come January. Especially January is a very slow month in general when it comes to retail space, because everyone goes crazy in November, December. So January, everyone kind of puts a lid on it. Yeah. So, but people are gonna go nuts for the UPC. I think the UPC is one of the biggest items. Easily one of the biggest items. I mean, you get so many packs. There's 600 on StockX right now. Yeah. Those, I think, that are 600 on StockX are either ones that are maybe people have them like this guy early, or people are just already reselling their GameStop pre-orders. You know? They're restocking their, they're reselling their GameStop pre-orders. Did you hear about Pokemon posting on eBay stating that any listing with the 30th anniversary sets are considered stolen? Where do you see that? Bro didn't waste no time, bro. He unboxed it and went right on his selling packs. $38 a pack, bro. Holy shit. Selling it for $38 a pack. Look at the 25th anniversary. I know the 25th anniversary UPC is insane. But like, I always like, what I want to put this out there is that Bro, that's been out there for 5 years. And Pokemon has been in a huge, massive boom. Do you think that the boom is going to continue for the next 5 years? It's a question. You gotta ask. If you want to stash away UPCs for 5 years, the problem is, I think back then, 5 years ago, people were ripping all this shit, man. So the sealed stuff is pretty rare. I think most people have changed their approaches on collecting. Like I said, I think there's more sealed collectors now than there are. There's more sealed collectors than there are rippers, I feel like. People will be ripping 25th, 30th will be ripped, but not to that degree. Of course, I agree with that. I mean, dude, if you're paying $400, you're going to rip it. Most people won't. Most people will just be like, I'm just going to sit on it. It's not worth it. They're like, then people don't want to gamble like that. If it was cheap, right? If it was cheap, if it was like $100, if it was cheap, right? People would rip it. They'd be like, oh, whatever, it's just cheap. We'll see if we hit something. Might as well, right? But the whole mindset of Pokemon has changed so much. A lot of people are just sealed collectors now. Again, it's a game of Pokemon. Again, you can be a sealed collector. But I just tell you guys, it's a game of who can hold the longest. That's how it works. That's all it works, bro. That's how Pokemon works. Is who can hold the longest. That's it. That's all it comes down to. Are you willing to outhold most of people? Some people eventually, like, right? As life goes on, some things happen. People need to sell, like, or people rip it. You just got to outhold everybody. If you outhold everybody, then you'll see the best results. But you got to outhold people. You got to outhold all the restocks, all all everything. Who can hold the longest? Yeah, it's who can hold the longest. That's really what the game is about. It's really what the game is about. If you're talking about sealed, that's exactly what the game is. Rather than like singles is you got to flip. You just keep burning, turning and burning. Right? Turning and burning. I mean, I still have this, which I might put up for the next. I still have 25th. $25. I still got 25. Do it? Yeah, I might. Once everything else goes. Look at the 20th. It's 4K box. Yeah, but that's 10 years ago. Again, it's whoever can hold the longest. Are you willing, Eric, to hold these boxes for 10 years? I don't know how old you are now, but are you willing to hold it for 10 years? That's how many I got, boss. I only got that one. That's the only one I had. I had another one. I think I sold it to DD, I think. No, I sold my regular one to DD, I think. Or traded it. So, yeah. All right. Well, what's the big chase card on these? It'd be worth something more. With the new one is Mewtwo and Mew. Mewtwo, Mew, and this one coming up. All right, so that will do it for me on this stream today. I'll be back again tonight. Tonight, we're going to be ripping some Mint Marvel, and we're close on Flagship Football. We got 14 spots on Flagship, 7 spots on Mint Marvel. So our goal tonight is to do one of these, Flagship or Mint. And also, we're halfway filled on Travis, the Ascended Hero box, and Sands. So we have that as well if you want to jump in on the Travi patties for tonight. We could probably do Travi patties tonight. So that's the plan. Check it out. If you want to jump in tonight, Frank's probably still celebrating right now after his massive hit, his $5,000 hit last night. Still can't believe that happened. Unreal. And I will see you guys later, okay? Have a wonderful day, man. Enjoy your day, and I'm out. See you guys. Peace.